I'm here with the globe in my hands because I love the globe and I love to travel, so that's why I'm so interested in the globe. And you can see all the countries on it, and you see how the world is in real. So in a book it's flat, in here it's round, and yeah, my dream destination would be the islands of the Pacific Ocean, like Vanuatu, Kiribati, French Polynesia. Like there you have Bora Bora, Tahiti, the Marquis Islands, etc., etc. Then you have the Solomon Islands, you have Fiji, Tonga, Samoa, etc., etc. So a lot of nice islands to visit. Well, I think they are very nice, but very, very expensive. And that's why I choose other destinations first, because I can't stay at home for a whole year to save money for just one trip. No, that's not me. I do other travels. So a part in the world I really like is the Caribbean. It's not so expensive as the islands in the Pacific Ocean. Why? Because there are more companies, flight companies going there. That's why. And I hope one day I to have the chance to visit all the islands in Oceania. Well, yeah, that's the continent, Oceania. I can't say what attracted me to it. Maybe because it's unknown for me. I'm not a big fan of places where a lot of tourists go. Well, I do some of them, but I want to explore some more unexpected destinations. And why? Because I'm a big fan of islands, and I'm a big fan of islanders because they have something magical, and an island is more freedom for me, and it's more easy for me, and you have water all around, and you have nice beaches, nice nature, and it's not so big. Well, it depends which islands you are visiting, but like you don't have big cities in the Caribbean. Yeah, if you go to the big islands there, like Jamaica, and like Cuba, like the Dominican Republic, but it's what I prefer, the small islands. Saint Martin was amazing. Curacao I didn't like that very much. I'm sure I would like Bonaire much more. And I want to visit the islands with the rainforest on, like Saint Lucia and Dominica. The islands like them. I would like to visit some islands in Africa because I'm interested in them, and one island, and yes, that's not a small island, but it's the fourth biggest island in the world, is Madagascar. I want to visit because there you have a lot of animals you can't find anywhere else, like the lemurs. You have a lot of species, but I don't know how much. I want to visit Sao Tome and Principe because it's not well known and I want to see it, but or the Comoros, Martinique. No, Martinique is is in the Caribbean. I mean Mauritius. I mean Réunion and islands like that. Yeah, all the Caribbean, of course, but especially Turks and Caicos Islands or Cayman Islands or Saint Vincent and the Grenadines, Saint Lucia. Yeah, but something that really attracts me, and which is not an island, is Bhutan, because it's the most authentic country in the world, but you have to pay an amount of money. That's what the government decided, because to keep away the big amount of tourists. And yeah, my uncle has been there, so he said it's a very beautiful island, place. Not an island, I'm a bit confused. But it's not an island, but I really want to visit it once. But I can't afford it. It's the same as the islands in the Pacific Ocean. I have a nice DVD about it, and yeah, I just can say it's lovely there, but yeah, you need to have the money to go there. I know I don't choose the most cheapest countries to go to, but that's how I am. I can change myself. I'm not a big fan of Europe, and yeah, that would be more expensive, cheaper for me to visit the countries in Europe. For example, you have the cheap travels to Turkey or Spain, but no, I'm totally not interested in it. So what I do is exploring the world and doing more unexpected things. Like I like to volunteer with animals. Well, it's my dream to find a paid job with animals, but well, if I can find it, I have to do it the way I do it. I'm doing it now. I choose Bonaire now to volunteer because it's the only place I know in the Caribbean where I can volunteer. Well, I will volunteer with donkeys there, but it's the only place I found there, and I know I can go, and I know it's possible for me. But my dream, one of my dreams related to working with animals is going to Indonesia to work with the orangutans. But so far I try to do other nice things with animals, and I like to work with animals because they don't judge and they give a lot of love, and yeah, that's. So next year I'm planning to go to Suriname again for volunteering in the Paramaribo Zoo again, and I told the head keeper of the zoo, and she said to me, "You are most welcome, but I also want to work with." There is an organization somewhere, and they helped wounded slots, armadillos and ants, so I want to do that too, if that is possible. And yeah, if I can find some voluntary work to do with animals in the Pacific Ocean, well, the islands there, then I want to go there too. But my life is more based for, I'm more interested in islands than, and that because islands are small and I can travel there on my own, and big countries would give me a lot of stress and more fear than tiny little islands. Yeah, I hope I can realize my biggest dream, and now you know that this to go to the Pacific Ocean, the islands there, and yeah, well, I want to see as much as possible in the world. In Europe I don't want to see much anymore, because I always say there is more than your own country and more than your own continent. South America is interested too, but I have a whole life for me, so if I can find a way to pay all the travels, I will go to as much as countries as possible. But not all of them I want to do on my own. I want to do some with friends too. But then you need to find the right persons, and that's not easy. Not so easy. But yeah, what can we do? I have to deal with it, and so far I did some amazing things. And one of the reasons I started paintballing is because then you also know a bit more about the country, and you have the feeling of being in a country, to have contact with that country, or when you receive postcards, then you have the feeling of that country, and that's the cheap part to explore a bit of the country. However, it can be expensive too, because if you send a lot of things, yeah, it costs a bit of money, and every bit of money makes a big amount of money, so yeah. But in my room I also have pictures of beaches, and because it gives me the energy, and it gives me it gives me a bit of the fighting spirit to go on. So yeah, well, I hope I explained a bit of my passion, and I hope you like this video. This is not part of the vlog, but it's a part of my. This video is a part of my sharing my dream, and I hope you like it. Bye guys.